I believe that the budget is the foundation for successful financial planning. Furthermore, I believe goal-oriented planning is essential for staying on track with your budget. What I mean by this is simple. You must plan for the items that you wish to purchase. This includes saving for a home, buying a car, going on vacation, or anything else. Make sure you plan for it and incorporate it into your budget. The reason for this is also simple. It can become difficult and costly to have all you want at once. A lot of people have the natural instinct to get the nice house, the fancy car, and all the toys at once. It can become a huge problem to throw all those repayment bills at yourself all at one time. Servicing several debts at the same time really prolongs the repayment process. Here's an example for you. Say you want to buy a home and you determine you need $20,000 for the down payment. If you save for 2 years, you would have to put away $833 a month to reach that goal. If you borrow $20,000 for the down payment, you'd have to pay $877 to service that debt. That's at 5% interest. After those 2 years, you will have ended up paying over $1,000 in interest. You might say to yourself, so what's the problem? I only have to pay $1,000 and now I get my home right away. Well, that's a good point, but here's the problem. You have a mortgage payment that has to be paid every month. Also, you now have a loan payment that you have to make too. Well, let's stretch out that $20,000 loan over 5 years. Doing that has now lowered your monthly payment to $377 a month, which is far more reasonable. Here's the problem. It will now take you 3 extra years to pay it back. Also, you're now going to pay over $2,600 in interest. You still have that loan payment due every month now. When you're saving for a large purchase, the payment isn't mandatory. When you pay the bank back, it is. When a month is tight, you can save a little bit less. Then you can make it up the next month. Oftentimes, the bank isn't that flexible. Now imagine you borrowed for your down payment and financed a shiny new car too. How about the always popular buy now, pay later furniture loans from the Brick? Now we're really stacking repayments that are actually hurting our monthly cash flow. When we find it hard to meet our monthly obligations, we then put our day-to-day expenses on our credit card. Things like food, gas, even the cable bill. Well, now we have even more interest payments to make and the debt cycle has begun. It's very easy to do. You can turn around in 5 years and be like, how the heck did I get here? Well, it's like quitting smoking. The best way to stop is to never have started. Don't feel the need to have everything at once and never try and keep up with the Joneses. Plan for large purchases and earn the goals you've made for yourself. I'd rather say it took me 2 years to save up for my new car than it took me 8 years to pay it off. If it doesn't make dollars, it just doesn't make sense.